Good morning, students. It's our next chapter number 5, legislature. Simply, we can say that legislature is an organ of the government. Means our government has have three organs: legislature, executive, and judiciary. So, legislature, it is a organ which makes the law, while the executive implements these laws, and judiciary play the role to maintain the check and balance, just like a watchdog. So legislatures are elected by the people, means we elect our legislative members, means the MLAs and MPs, and make laws on the behalf of them. Means the legislature or the elected members make the laws on the behalf of us, means they give shape of our opinions, our demands. Legislature is the center of democratic process. It is considered as a main organ of the government. Why it is considered as a main organ? Because making laws and filled with the action, walkout, deliberation, dharnas, protest, etc., conflict and cooperations. Legislature is a genuine, effective and efficient representation of people. Means if we are not satisfied through the programs and policies of our government, so we can walk out, or in the next elections we cannot elect that person. We have a right. It helps in, means legislature helps people in making the representatives responsible and accountable. Because of the next elections, the government or the legislature always responsible and accountable towards the people, and to maintain the confidence in it in parliament. It is the foundation stone of the modern democracy. Means it is the main player. Now why do we need a parliament? What is the requirement of this organ of the government? The national legislature is of elected representatives is called parliament. At the state level, it is called legislative assembly. No democracy function without a parliament in India. Means we cannot say that without a parliament or without a body or organ that it is a democracy. Why? Because the parliament has the supreme power to legislate in India. It makes the laws, amend and abolish the laws. Means legislature or parliament is responsible to implement or to amend the constitution, to maintain the value of the constitution. The parliament throughout the world exercise some control over the executive. In India, just like the executive, means the prime minister and the council of ministers are answerable to the parliament. Means they have to maintain their confidence in parliament. But a government can run only till it enjoy the majority of people's house. The parliament make the budget for the country, means the legislature or the Lok Sabha, but public money cannot be spent unless and until it is sanctioned by the parliament. Means whatever we pay to our government in the form of taxations and tax, government only use, or parliament only use it when the process thoroughly they follow the process, or when the bill is passed. The parliament provide a forum for discussion, debates on the issue of public and national importance for the growth and development of the people. Now why do we need the two houses in the parliament? The term parliament means the union legislature, and on the state level it is considered as the state legislature or the legislative assembly. The legislature of the state is the state legislature. When a legislature has two houses, it is known as bicameral legislature. When it has got a single house, it is known as unicameral legislature. Indian parliament has two houses, so it is the bicameral legislature. The Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. The Lok Sabha, or the House of People, it is also known as, or it is the lower house elected directly by the people. Means it is the main functionary or main house of the parliament. Now the Rajya Sabha, the council of state or the representative of the states, or it is the upper house, and elected by the state legislature, means indirectly elected. The member of Rajya Sabha, they are already elected. The state by the constitution have been given the right to choose the bicameral or unicameral legislature, means the Jammu and Kashmir, not now, UP, Bihar, Maharashtra and Karnataka have the bicameral legislature. India adopted a bicameral due to the major reasons that the size of the nation, we have huge size, the diversity, and the two houses in the union legislature give it an opportunity, give it in a proper chance to the proper representation to all the sections of the society, means every community represent itself in the through the bicameral system. It gives the adequate representation to all the geographical regions or parts of the country. It makes it possible to have the every decision reconsidered, means give chance to represent themselves in every point, ensure the cross check of every important policy, means they properly debate and discussions on every point, and bill as it goes for one house to the another house for the revision, for them some recommendations. So it is better to discuss on any issue for a group of people or two group of people and more than 500 people, so that gives a better result, and it reduces the domination of the house. One house may take a decision in haste, but but if the matter is discussed in both the houses, then it is suitable and it is proper, that there is no chance for any type of fault, or that bill creates controversy and contradictory condition. It reduces the chances. Now the institutions of the parliamentary democracy in Indian parliament, we have we can say that the Indian Union is the legislature of the Indian Union is our parliament. We have three parts of it: the president and the two houses, means the council of state, it is considered as Rajya Sabha, and the upper house and the house of people, it is Lok Sabha and the lower house. Now the Rajya Sabha, according to the article number 80 of the Indian Constitution, Rajya Sabha having 250 members, out of this 238 members are elected by the legislative assemblies of the state and union territories, while the 12 members are nominated by the Indian president. The Rajya Sabha is a permanent house, means 1/3 of its member retired after every 2 years. The fresh elections are held accordingly. The term of each office or each member is 6 years. The qualification, he or she should be the member citizen of India above 30 years, not a lieutenant or a bankrupt. The representative of each state in the Rajya Sabha are elected by the elected members of the state legislative assembly in accordance with the method of proportional representation. Means here for the candidate of Rajya Sabha, the PR system is used and the members are already elected, and the number of the representative from each constituency or each state is already decided according to the census of 1971. Now the Lok Sabha, it has the more than 252 members, and 530 members are directly elected from the territorial constituencies in the each state. More than 20 members are elected directly from the constituencies of the union territories. 2 members of Anglo-Indian members which are nominated by the president to give the community equality representation only. It works for 5 years. The house may dissolve before the 5 years or its full term when the proclamation of emergency or the Lok Sabha, according to the article number 83, cannot be extended for 1 year. The members are elected through the secret ballot system, which is based on universal adult franchise for the time period of 5 Yes. Now the qualification, if we are talking that he or she should be a member or a citizen of India more than 25 years, or not a bankrupt person, or he or she should not be disqualified otherwise by the parliament by the law. In our next class, we will discuss about the functions and the powers of the parliament.